Hi guys, so I'm sitting here with Dr. Chontirot. I've been coming to her clinic, Revival Clinic, for a long time. She's done a lot of stuff on this old man here and has helped me through a lot of different things. So today I wanted to talk to the doctor just to help people understand a little bit of what different treatments are. When you look on the web at different clinics, there's all sorts of different names. There's vampire this and there's laser that, and it's a jungle out there if you don't actually know what you want. So just to keep it simple today, I'm going to ask the doctor just to recommend, like for newbies, I look okay, but I want to look better. I'm getting old. I'm not a spring chicken anymore. What can I do to start my journey of anti-aging? So perhaps if you could give me 3 treatments, and then perhaps our audience will have some better knowledge of what's out there.
Okay. Yes, this is a classical case. I imagine like somebody walk into the clinic 35 something years old and start to notice their aging on the face and never done anything before. So in this case, I understand that you're going to look for something that safe but also effective.
Correct. And also another thing, I think now more and more men are starting these treatments, but there's still a stigma that these kind of things are for women. And I know for a fact that this is so not true, because I think now what I've seen anyway, men are on par with women.
Yes, because man or woman, we always affected by aging, aesthetically or on their body.
Sure.
So what I will recommend can do in both male and female.
Okay.
The first thing is my favorite that I will recommend is ultrasound lifting. Why I think this treatment is safe, good and effective for everybody, because aging, one factor is about the gravity. With time, our skin texture affected by gravity and create the droopy look or skin laxity. If you notice yourself that when you were younger, you have the sharp jawline, but when time passed, this sharp jawline become to blur because skin laxity come and cover it. You don't have the deep nasolabial fold, but with the skin laxity, you will have deep nasolabial fold and deep under the eye bag. So that's why I think this is the first thing that people who never done anything should try, the ultrasound lifting. How it works is this machine will will send the ultrasound energy, create micro trauma underneath your skin on the smooth layer. Smooth layer is the skin that usually the plastic surgeon will cut and sew it, make facelift. Yes, but instead of cut and sew it for facelift, we want to avoid surgery, we want to avoid the scar.
Sure.
So we use this ultrasound energy, stimulate new collagen production on that smooth instead. So as a result, your skin will look more tight and more lift.
That makes sense. Okay.
Okay, so that's the first one, correct the skin laxity, makes skin more tight. The second one that I would recommend is natural look Botox.
I've done that with you and that's great. I love that.
Yes, for me, my style of Botox, it have to be tailor-made for their age group, their limitation, their career. Doing Botox for 35 years old man or 50-year-old man are totally different. Doing Botox for 30 years old actor or 30 years old teacher is totally different too. So it have to be tailor-made for each individual. And natural Botox is mean that Botox that not frozen, not mask look.
So you still have your character.
Yes, you still can have your character. You still can show facial expression, can tell that you smile or you're angry, but you don't have the deep wrinkle to show your aging.
Yeah, well, that's what you've done with me. Yeah, that's good. I use my facial expression a lot, and you often see on TV when they make fun of Botox, you know, people just kind of like this all the time, but I don't feel that at all.
It doesn't have to be that scary.
It's great. I was a little bit nervous in the beginning, but now after, I don't know, I've countless times that I've done it, it's great. And as soon as I feel that my lines are coming back, I'm on it, all over it.
And in a good hand, Botox can be both treatment for wrinkle and prevention for wrinkle too. Because if you leave wrinkle too deep, Botox cannot fix it anymore. It have to move to be something that more invasive, like filler injection.
But I heard filler is not good.
For me, I don't do filler. The reason because my concept is aesthetic should come with safety. There's some risk in filler, the severe risk, for example, skin death or blindness. For me, I don't think this is unacceptable for me.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
So we fix skin laxity, wrinkle, and the last thing that I want to recommend is the skin texture. It means that we help the big pore, help skin discoloration. Sometimes when you have accumulate photo aging, the pore will enlarge, the skin will be rough and dry and look dull, and you will have the blotchy black spot,
A lot
red
of people
spot.
have that. Yeah.
Yes, more than 90% of all these things come from photo aging. So I will recommend to do the vampire facial to resurface, bring back the baby face skin.
Okay.
So vampire facial, how it work is, it's like self-extract growth factor. I draw the blood, put in the machine that can extract the layer that have high concentration of growth factor, and then inject it back to your face or use it with micro needling resurface.
Okay, so it's my own blood you're using.
Yes,
right?
your own blood.
So logically, I can't be allergic to my own blood, right?
Yes.
So very safe.
Very safe, and yeah, it's really safe and really natural. So it's like you trigger yourself to heal and repair yourself naturally.
Yeah, logically that just makes sense.
Yes. So if like for people who have no idea, like I'm look tired, I'm look more aging on my face, what should I do? I will recommend this three things. And one last tip that I want to share is, when I treat people, the same machine, the same setting, two person, both person not respond the same. What different is your health status is affect the result of treatment. For example, if I do the ultrasound lifting on a man who heavy smoker, or I do on a man who eat healthy, the one who heavy smoker will give less immediate effect. So my message is, we do everything for aesthetic. Don't forget to nourish your body too for the best result. Eat healthy and clean food. If your life is so busy, it's difficult for you, you can refill the vitamin in your body by IV therapy, vitamin drip.
I've done that too. That's great.
High dose vitamin C, high dose antioxidant. These things help everything work synchronously. You're not gonna have like bright and glow skin in the sick body. Beauty have to be inside out.
I do the vitamin drips once a week, and I do different ones, as you know. And Dr. Chontirot always, she makes bespoke drips for me, depending on how I feel that day. And I'm telling you guys, you should try it. That's really, really good. And before we finish here, thank you so much today, and congratulations on being top 10 aesthetic clinics in Thailand. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.